I'm at one of my favourite fisheries today.
I don't know if I made the right choice
in coming today, but I'm here and I'm not going to let rain stop me from fishing. First things first, yeah, I think get the bivvy up, get set up, get some rods out and then see what happens. That's the bivvy set up. Now I do want to get some rods out, so I'll probably do a little walk around with the bivvy later. But for now, that's my shelter for the day. I'm only going to be here for about 8-10 hours, so I didn't want a bivvy that was going to take forever to set up, even though I will admit this bivvy is a bit harder than I expected to put up. I've got a much bigger one. Next thing, get the van unloaded and then probably put the van back on the car park, so I reckon if this ground starts sinking, I'm in deep trouble. This is the lake in question. Gorgeous lake, especially in the summer. I've not been here during this weather conditions before, but we'll see how he gets on today. As you can see, a couple of my floats in the trees. It is a very tree area. It makes casting a bit tougher, but if you don't challenge yourself, then you're never going to get better. This is the peg. There's another little peg over there. It was pretty bad in the sense of like reeds and that, but I chopped some stuff down, made it a bit bigger, made it a bit easier to fish from, and I caught some nice fish over there. This lake is my PB lake, which is 9.2. It was a common. Caught it out of this lake. My lady caught a butterfly koi out of this lake. There's tench, roach, gudgeon, I think perch, and then there's koi and, you know, your mirrors and your commons and your crucians. Don't think there's any bream in here, but only time will tell. So before I go take my van back to the car park, I'm going to throw some bait in. I did a overnight mix, pallet mix last night. Just some red robins and some standard pellets, some coarse pellets, which I'll put some syrup in, add a bit of flavour, and then I've also put a bit of meaty ground bait in with it, just to give it a bit of cloud. So I'm going to ball some of this up for every 10, and then go move my van. Right, so you're on my chest now. There's going to be a couple of angles on this video. There's going to be from my phone and then from my GoPro and then possibly even from me Wolfgang budget action camera. But I've just baited up down here, down in this margin, because that's where I'm going to have a float. That's where my lady caught a butterfly koi and a really nice tench. And then I baited up just across there, because that's where I caught my PB from, and the numerous other carp. I do know they like swimming around the lily pads just in front of that island. So hopefully what I've just thrown in will draw them out of there into the spot. I'll get a rod out there, hopefully do some catching. Now I'm doing a lot of active fishing today, so I'm going to have a Methadon quiver tip, which I've always got to keep an eye on. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing the right thing here, but I'm also going to have a float out, which I've also got to constantly keep an eye on. So luckily I've got 4 eyes, 2 of which are knackered, but yeah, we'll see what we can get hold of and see how much we can pull in, and hopefully aim and catch the big orange. So on method we're using a 7-foot Daiwa with a 2-ounce quiver tip. Goes in, check the eyes line up. Right, take this off. I'm getting absolutely soaked where I've got my waterproof on, so it's not too bad. Probably put that there. I think I need to change the reel on that rod. I think it might be a bit too heavy for the rod. for all those saying you're margin fishing and hammering bank sticks in, I'm not margin fishing just yet. So yes, I know that may spook the fish, but I'll give it 45 minutes to an hour. But yeah, I'm going to set this rod up now and then cast out. I'm using elastic. And then I'm going to throw on one of my homemade hook links. This is a 4-inch, £10 size 8 wide gape hook, pallet banded. So if you've seen my video with the, actually this isn't a wide gape, this is a curved shank. If you've seen my video with the rain's terrible, so apologies if you can barely hear me, but if you've seen the video, I am doing these ones, so you can just see them there. They're size 10, 4-inch pallet band rig, which I am sending out samples at the minute to people that want to start possibly try and sell them. So if you do want a sample, let me know, send me your delivery details and I'll send you, it's a pack of 5. I'm just sorting out the packaging stuff at the minute, and then I'll send them out and hopefully people like them enough that you recommend them. And that's that. I'm just going back to the van, get a bag for rubbish. One thing that really frustrates me is when people come to lakes and they don't clean up after themselves. You can see down there there's a Foster's can, well no, Foster's can and a Pepsi can. It's disgusting. Last time I come here with my daughter, they was sick, and you're not meant to have open fires here, but they still do. Pack of fags down there, which I don't have to clean up, but I will, because it winds me up that people do that. That just don't care. I went and shot this morning. I bought some snapping and that, so I'll just put all this in here. Right, you're going to come fishing, just clean up your mess. It takes 2 minutes. I know it's not kind of frosty, it's an energy drink. 35p energy drink, even worse. It takes 2 minutes to clean up your mess. A bag costs what, 5-10p? It doesn't say it. Look, tin of sweet corn down there. And you know what I mean? It's a beautiful lake, keep it that way. The rain's not getting any better. I think we'll get a rod out now and just hope it was worth it. With the trees being where they are, it is quite awkward to cast out for, but I've got a 7-foot feeder rod and I've put myself on an angle just so I can sort of get in between the tree lines, and then I'll just do a small cast over there and pull the line off the lily pads like so. That goes down. Nevia boxes out. Got that. And we're just going to put some of this halibut syrup in there. Give that a mix up, get it stickier. Sorted my net out, that's all out and ready dipped. All we do is just squeeze a bit of that on there, give it a good mix. Don't worry about your hands getting dirty. And we'll have a look at the consistency of that. I've not had any knocks as of yet, but it's still time. It's only been out, what, 10 minutes? How you want this to be? They'll make a boat like that, but then it's a crumble like that. Perfect. Trusty towel out. This is just an old shirt I had that I cut up into rags. If you do fish or whatever, and you do go through cloths with whatever you're doing, don't buy them. Look in your wardrobe, look in your drawers, old clothing, just cut them up, use them. I've always done it for work and now for fishing. Had a couple of knocks here and there. I know a lot of people will say on method brings in after 5-10 minutes, but if you're doing that, you're not giving the fish time to find that bait, I believe. So I always give it at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25 minutes maximum. It all depends on how I feel. Sometimes I've left it out for 40 minutes and I've caught right as I'm thinking to bring it in. It all depends. But I think 5-10 minutes is a bit too soon, because you want the fish to pick up the scent, you want the fish to go to where that scent's coming from, and then they'll be searching around, find your bait, and you'll get a lot of line knocks and whatnot of the fish swimming around where your bait is, which is a good sign, because then you know there's fish drawing in, which I think is what I've just had a couple of. So now I'm casting in me halibut syrup mix pallets. Try it the same place I've just been. I don't line clip, I just pray for the best, I suppose. And try avoid hitting trees. You see what I mean? Straight in the lily pads, which isn't what we want. But that's had the bait on, which is a good sign. Now, before the lily pads, so I think I'm going to take the risk, leave that there, see if anything good comes of it. Sometimes I'd bring that in just to double check, but I could see that the bait was still on there. I don't see why not just leave it there for, give this one 15 minutes I reckon, bring it back and then try cast again. Now I'm still rarely new to fishing, so my casting isn't the best, but I'm getting there, and that's why I don't line clip, because I want to be able to do it myself. I won't be able to learn myself, and then in the future I'll start line clipping, and when I'm confident I can cast well. But we'll give that 15 minutes, see what happens. Had a decent sized knock on that then, but yeah, I think it's time we cast that one. I did say about 15 minutes, it's been about 15-16 minutes. Actually no, we're getting a few more knocks here. Let's just leave it another minute. See, it could just be liners, it could even just be the rain hitting the line, but there's always that chance it's a fish. And the weather's getting so much worse. I mean, I don't know if you can hear that, I assume you can, probably more than you can hear me. Might put the mitts on, because my fingers are absolutely freezing. I'm soaked, but we come here to catch a fish, and I'm not leaving till I do. Well, that's a lie, because about 8 o'clock I'll have to leave, because he locks the gates, but if I blank, I blank. If I don't, then happy days. I've recasted just to the left of the lily pads. When I'm recasting this, I try not to go as far as where the first cast was, because I want the beds of bait be within close proximity to each other. I don't care if I'm not casting bang on where I did previously, but as long as they're within close proximity, I'm happy. Right guys, this is my 4th recast. I reckon on the 5th one I'll recast somewhere else if I don't get no activity. Change where I'm casting a little bit, and then still no activity on that, it'll be a matter of changing the bait, I reckon. Might even give this one a nice little side cast. Try to get just to the left of those lilies. See how they get on doing that. Yeah, not where I wanted it, but I have caught fish from there before, so I'll keep it there for 20 minutes. I have heard stuff about fish not feeding as much during the colder colder weather, but and I've also experienced and heard they don't feed as much during the hot weather either, so I suppose you just got to be at that perfect temperature, which I'll come to learn, but I'll still keep trying till then. I'm going recast, but before I do, I'm going to chuck a few maggots in my bit mix. I don't know if that's a good idea or not, but I'm just thinking a bit of movement might help. So just mix them up in there, let them get comfy. So I reckon I will go back there. A few more times. Similar, if you saw where that splashed then, similar to where there was just. So we'll see if that does anything. So, I'm going to get my float rod set up. Well, I say my float rod. I brought it from my girlfriend. It's a 10-foot Daiwa. Really nice float rod. I've got a 12-foot myself, but can't really use a 12-foot rod here. Well, I suppose you could if you're just dropping in, but I'll go with the 10-foot anyway. This is the Daiwa Ninja. I don't know if you can see that. The match. And it's just got a Daiwa reel on, nice reel. Crossfire 3000C. Really nice reel, smooth. Been having quite a bit of activity on me feeder rod. Still nothing as of yet. I've just thrown some maggots in down the margin here because that's where I'm going to put the float. With a couple of maggots on, and I've opened up a tin of sweet corn, throw some of that in as well, because I do know the carp in here love sweet corn. I know everyone says that the carp love sweet corn everywhere, but there's been a fair few lakes I've used sweet corn, not had anything, but this one, every time I've come, I've caught on sweet corn, either a wafter, a scope X or sweet corn. So that's what we're going for. First time setting up a rod with gloves on as well. I don't think it'd have that much effect, but it's quite annoying, to be honest with you. Let's get some tackle out now. I use these feeder beads on the end of my float. So if I find the one I've got set up, this is a Drennan. Love these floats. Interchangeable weights. And just click them in there so you can choose your size, and then if it is that you want to change this, obviously once that's on the line it's not hard to change the float itself, but you can't change the weight unless you tear down your system. That's why I use these. So they pop off. I'm not going to show you now because my hands are freezing, but that's what I'm going to be using float wise. And then I don't use weights other than on mute links sometimes. I'll be using these float stops again. Another brilliant piece of kit. I would usually also plummet my depth. I'm not going to do today. I'm just going probably fish shallow. So my float's in. I don't know if you can see that. It's already coming towards me because of the wind, and then we're going to recast this. We'll see how that does. It'd be nice as well catch a fish on those rigs, just so you can see what they're like. I gave my mates a pack to have a go with as well the other day, and he caught a 9-1 on one of them, which is good. In that back. So now I've got two things I need to keep an eye on. The method, which is here, and obviously the float. But 2 rods, more chance of catching fish. I'll just add the orange carp come to here. Had a little nosy round and he's done one, but he's teasing me, which I think I'm getting baited up a bit. I've just done up some ground bait, thrown it in when the feeder is, try to trap some fish. I'm going to get some bait in here, some maggots, some sweet corn. And I think I'm going to put my float in there because he was right up to these bushes here. I've just missed him in time to get a video of him, but that's the target, that's the one we want if he does come back. Fingers crossed. That's better. Giving him a knot on the tree. Nope, we're good there. Getting quite a bit of activity on the float now as well. It's been pulled under but I missed it. And there, that's where my lady caught tench. There. Just throwing a handful of maggots and sweet corn in as well, so hopefully I'll see that. There we go, we're on. Little. A fighter. Definitely a fighter there. Little gudgeon. Nice little fish. Put him back in. Do another side cast a bit further out. And I'm going to have to recast my method in a minute as well, 'cause it's been about 15 minutes. Put that there, just under the trees. See if we have anything in it. Drop that back in. From there. Because the fish, they're going to be hiding. They'll be within these snags here and that. So we've got another one on. And that is another gudgeon. No, a roach. Again, another flappet, but another fish. Nice looking fish as well. So calm down, little man. So you can see, beautiful colour, shiny. That's what fishing's all about. Just getting a nice fish, and it's a sport, and you stay active. A lot of people say you become fat from fishing, but I become fat because I'm fat. I've literally just thrown some maggots in. You can see where it's gone all murky here, I think. Maybe you can, you can't. But he's literally just swam up. Again, not quick enough on the record button to capture him. But I'll just wait here a sec, see if he pops his head back up. So you can see here as well. I don't know if you can see the tail. We're getting the floater. So there here, 2 carp. One of them was the orange one. The other one, I caught a glimpse of the tail, I think might be the butterfly koi. It's all about patience. I don't know if you can see that. He's right here. Oh god, he keeps swimming away from the bait. He's playing with me. He knows what he's doing. He's right, there's 2 of them here. Both of them here. Taking up the maggots and just playing. He's on it. Oh, come on. What I don't want to be doing is spooking. Because if I start striking too quick, we're going to get spooked. Just from speaking to the owner, well, I say he's the owner, he's the lad that works here. Just asked him about the koi carp, and he said that he filled one of the lakes up with 30 koi carp and there's 1 left. Because people come and they just they'll catch them and take them. Which personally I think is absolutely disgusting. They aren't cheap. And you just ruin it for anyone else that fishes these lakes. And if you point them in a pond at home, then I think you're a tramp. You go out, buy your own fish. If you're eating them, I mean, it's in our instinct to hunt for food, but there's places you can fish that allow you to take them home to eat. So fish them places, don't come to lakes like this where they're stocking them up for anglers like myself to catch and release, because you're just ruining it for people. There we go. Oh, come on, too slow. Right, we're going to stop there. We'll rest them. Let them get comfortable again. And then probably give it half an hour, 40 minutes, see if they come back. See if they start swimming around again. Looks like we've got some visitors. I mean, I shouldn't be doing this because I've just had a bath on the feeder. But I'll come say hello. Hello, mate. Fair few of them. Oh, fucking hell, shit, man. No need for that. Ah, you got a cough. I don't know if you can see this. The koi, the butterfly koi right there. She's teasing me. Yeah, she knows what I'm trying to achieve. Guys, the orange car is here. He's just been swimming under these trees. He's here. Let me plot that there. See him poking his head. He's poking his head. I need to get his attention. So he's going to do a couple of plops. He's feeding around me methods, which is a good thing. We both eat the butterfly on the orange. He's scurried away. Yes. Yeah, sound bro, see you in a bit. So we've got one on the feeder. He was trying to take me into the lilies. They've done this numerous times to me before to snap me. And they will jump to try and unhook themselves. Just let him have a little play. I've had to tighten up my drag. Come on. Let him have a little play. Come on. I've got to land this. I've got to land it. This will be the first catch on camera for me as well. Looks like a common. Just done to nuke himself. He's trying, he is trying. Oh. I hate the anticipation. Yeah, it's common. Just tighten up the drag now, he's a bit closer. Is right. Nice one. I think this is that 9-2 I caught last time. I might not have the right net here. We've got him. We've got him into the mat. Absolutely buzzing with this one, folks. Beautiful fish. Let's unhook him. Neat little fillet. Going away this one. Definitely going away this one because this might be a new PB. Or it could be the same one as last time, or lighter. It was a nice fish. Calm down. No one's here to eat you. I read up that if you do cover their eyes, it sometimes calms them down. Getting wavy. back in, take a picture. I was on the phone to a friend then when that went off. He just completely 90-degreed me rod. And off he went. So we'll measure that's 9. Wait for it to hold, come on. It's holding at 9.8. So we'll measure the net after I've got him back in. And then figure out what his weight is. So that's the first one on the feeder, decent size as well. 9.8, including the, calm down, including the net, the sling, sorry. So we'll weigh the sling in a minute. Get him back in. There we go. Happy with that one, guys. Slowly getting to the point now. Been here 6 hours nearly. Probably do another hour and a half. I think we can call it quits. Caught a nice fish which I'm happy with. But it's gone a bit quiet now, I'm not having much. I've moved my rod rest over a bit. Give myself a bit more room, but I am absolutely freezing. I'm soaked. I've just put some of me under, well, put some of it on. I put all of my undershirt on. And it's warmed me up a bit, but still, I'm drenched and freezing. So probably give it another hour and a half, and then pack up and shoot off. Hopefully we get summit within that time. But if not, at least we haven't blanked. Slowly getting to that time now. I'm gonna have one more cast back over here. Saw activity around here, so I've pretty much cast in every spot I can cast into here. And other than a few line knocks, I've had nothing, so I'm going to go back over there, one more cast, see how well that casts, see how well it does. If it does good, I might attempt one more after that, but oh, we've just had a liner. So we'll give it a couple of minutes, see what that was about. I don't know if you've just seen that bugger down here. Not like I haven't been bloody fishing there for the past 20 minutes. I think I'm going to have one more cast. I know I keep saying that, but I'm getting a lot of activity over there. I just feel like something's got to happen. Plus it's raining, so I start taking my baby down now. All my equipment's going to get soaking wet. Watching me where the trees are. Boom. Yeah, not as far as it was the last 2 times, but it's close enough. We're in. No, we're in. I think, yeah, we're still in. Only a little one. That third last cast is always the one. Actually, wait, not too bad of a size to be fair. Don't you dare pull me off. That's why you always want that third last cast. Looks like a nice little comment. Not going to argue with that. Oh, for the last fish. Hopefully you've caught that 3 more times. Right, get a picture of that. I probably won't bother weighing this one. It's like a pound or two. So, chilling. Right, that was definitely the last one because I've got no bait left. Another pristine looking fish. That's it, guys. We're all done. And I am absolutely knackered. 2 trips. Get the baddie to the van, unload that, and then I'll come back for these little bits I've got here. I'm definitely going to sleep like a baby tonight. I can't wait. Get home, get dry, red hot shower, and just chill out.